Making it work in the Philippines? Find out where 90 Day Fiancé star Brandan lives amid merry romance. Welcome to Dream USA 24, my channel. Star of 90 Day Fiancé, Brandan DiNuccio, moved to the Philippines to live with his online partner, Mary Rosa, after leaving his small-town existence in Eugene, Oregon. Did Brandan truly relocate permanently abroad, even though TLC viewers witnessed him tearfully bid his family farewell at the airport during Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé? The other way? How did Mary and Brandan from 90 Day Fiancé meet? Via an online dating service, Brandan and Mary met. The two established an instant virtual connection and spoke constantly for 5 days straight without stopping, which eventually led to their current compulsive habit of communicating by video call around the clock. Mary is curious about my activities. In July 2023, during his Season 5 premiere of 90 Day Fiancé. The other way, Brandan gave an explanation about how clingy she is. That really appeals to me because we kind of think alike. Our past experiences are comparable. Check to see whether stars of 90 Day Fiancé, Brandan and Mary, are still together. Thank you. Please share my video. Why did Brandan, star of 90 Day Fiancé, move to the Philippines? The TLC celebrity talked about his move to his girlfriend's home country of the Philippines during the July 10 program, saying, "I haven't had a great experience living in America so far. Being on the phone is not good enough for either of us. I just can't wait to be together with Mary at last." On July 17, viewers saw Brandan take off for his new life, but not before getting into a heated dispute with Mary about the stranger he was sitting next to on the journey. Hugh, one of Mary's texts said, your girl. When they finally met in person, Brandan worried he wouldn't be able to handle the arguments much longer, even if he eventually succeeded in getting his seat moved. In a confessional, he said, "We're just so used to overthinking and fighting over the phone that it just became normal for us. But there is a limit to how much I can put up with it." What issues did Brandan, the star of 90 Day Fiancé, face in the Philippines? In addition to their problems with trust, Mary and Brandan struggled financially. With just $250 in his possession, Brandan arrived in the foreign nation. The strain to pay their expenses further increased when Brandan and Mary found out during the September 18 episode that they were expecting baby No. 1. The couple struggled to pay their current debts right away. "I'm not sure how to feel, but I find it hard to believe you're expecting a child," he informed Mary. "I'm happy," and then asked for some time to process. When Brandan and Mary created a convenience store and started selling telephones, the native of the Philippines were irritated with Brandan for not taking the effort to help them with their financial difficulties. How did Brand's PINES movie affect his net worth in 90 days? When Brandan's mother, Angela Stiggins, appeared on the November 13 episode, Mary acknowledged that she was anxious about the Oregonian's financial management skills going into the marriage, but she also acknowledged that she could not fathom her life without him. Before their wedding, Mary had a heart-to-heart with Angela. "I'm stressed because it's always me budgeting money and taking care of the debt, and he knows to himself that he's not helping me," Mary said. "I'm genuinely concerned, and since I don't want to live with a man like that, I'm now 50-50 on marrying Brandan." Angela volunteered to discuss with him the amount of time he plays on his damn video games in response to her son's excessive gaming, which she acknowledged was out of control. "It's been a thing since he was a kid, trust me," she went on. Is Brandan of 90 Day Fiancé a resident of the United States or the Philippines? It appears that Mary and Brandan are still residents in the Philippines. The TLC duo shares videos on their combined TikTok and YouTube accounts on a daily basis. On November 20, 2023, the 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way alumni uploaded their most recent video in which they were shown sampling a variety of foods while visiting the Philippines. After posting multiple images of the couple's wedding reception on social media on April 28, it seems that his mother paid them a visit in the spring. Discover if Kimberly and TJSWY, the 90 Day Fiancé, are still apart. The pictures included Brandan in a plum suit and Mary in a white wedding dress with a tiara, all of them flanked by their relatives. In a different post, Angela disclosed that TLC cameras were there for the wedding, which happened in the Philippines. The November 13 show featured the couple's nuptials. Annie Francisco defends the beautiful and responds to the hateful critic, Darcy Silva. In a heated online debate, Annie Francisco defended Darcy Silva from a harsh critic. The Darcy and Stacey actress merely posted a photo on her Facebook, yet it was enough to spark trouble even though she did nothing to encourage the nasty conversations. Following the release of a glitzy photo of her face, Darcy's post was inundated with disparaging remarks regarding her appearance. But Annie sent some love to her fellow 90 Day Fiancé cast member, Darcy, saying that she was beautiful. Some Instagram users took exception at that and made it a point to criticize the Dominican Republic native for saying Darcy was attractive. But Annie didn't let the doubters get to her, and she responded to one critic by defending Darcy. Darcy Silva, according to Annie Francisco, is beautiful. On her Instagram feed, Darcy Silva shared a stunning close-up of her face that highlighted her big lips and thick lashes. At my own pace, the freshly minted Mrs. Rusev captioned the photo, saying, "Just watch me." The post received thousands of comments, as usual, the most of which were not kind. That is, until Annie entered the fray and sweetly commented, "Super Bella," which translates to super beautiful. Darcy responded to Annie's comment with a ton of hearts, showing her affection for her. The Darcy and Stacey actress was touched by the kind remark, but the reviewers weren't. Annie Francisco, star of 90 Day Fiancé, responds to a hateful critic. A few Instagram users attacked Annie for describing Darcy as gorgeous and charged her of lying to the Darcy and Stacey actress on her look. Annie, a commenter mentioned, tagged Annie, "Please don't tell them lies. You must be joking with me." But Annie clapped back, standing by what she said, and questioned the woman, saying, @Yashi_Yashi, what's the issue? I'm speechless. Don't you see that she is a lovely, wonderful person with nothing wrong with her? Stop being so cruel, she said. It's interesting to note that many others had the same opinion. One commenter even backed the critic, assuring Annie that people are just being real and not hateful. The commentator reasoned that she didn't need to alter her face all that much. They were stunning in the absence of anything. We don't mind if we tell the truth. Watch the exchange and let us know who you support in the comments section below. Darcy and Stacey is not available right now. Categories: Reality TV tags, Darcy Silva, Annie Francisco, and 90 Day Fiancé. It's confirmed. Jasmine and Gino from 90 Day Fiancé are wed. Here's what we know. It may come as a surprise to some 90 Day Fiancé fans, but Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda are actually married. Yes, for those of you watching their ongoing antics in Season 10, this is a massive spoiler. I hope you didn't wager on Jasmine getting married to Gino, since you'll now have to reimburse yourself. Even though it has been confirmed that the contentious couple is officially married, don't expect to see any wedding pictures online unless one of their guests posts them. The wedding day will probably be shown on the final episode of TLC, so viewers will have to wait to see it on screen. But now that Jasmine and Gino are married, you best get ready to see a lot more of them on TV, because we're sure the cameras will be following their new American existence. A few months ago, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo tied the knot. A Wayne County, Michigan clerk has confirmed to In Touch that the 90 Day Fiancé couple got married in June 2023, though the precise date was not disclosed. That indicates that Jasmine and Gino were together for 4 years before getting married. Thus, they have been married for 5 months. Since their debut in Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, we have been following their frequent splits and reunions. Nobody would have thought the pair would still be together today because of their frequent arguments, but they have shown their doubters wrong. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Drama envelops Jasmine and Gino on 90 Day Fiancé. However, as they come ready to tie the knot, the couple is still mired in a ton of drama on the program, and it looks like Jasmine and Gino will have to fight their way to the altar. Let's start by summarizing everything that has transpired thus far. Jasmine bought butt implants with her wedding dress allowance and still keeps a secret from Gino regarding where she obtained the remaining funds. In addition, there is still a great deal of tension between Jasmine and Gino's family, and ever since she arrived in the United States, her envy has surfaced multiple times. After a shocking lip gloss incident in episode 6, the 36-year-old was certain Gino had cheated on her. Most recently, after confronting Gino about his bachelor celebration at a strip club, Jasmine removed her engagement ring and asked for a ticket to her native Panama. Jasmine obviously didn't return home after the pair was married and became Mr. and Mrs. Palazzolo. Given that Gino and Jasmine are now husband and wife, are you surprised? Comment down below with your thoughts. On TLC, 90 Day Fiancé airs on Sundays at 8/7 C.